Easter to all of you. Hope you're having a beautiful Easter wherever you are. And I will wait for a minute for some people to hop on. But let me know as you get on where you're joining me from. I'd love to see where you're at this beautiful Easter morning. And tell me what your plans are today. Hopefully, going to church is one of those plans. So jump on, hit the like button, and tell me where you're joining me from. It is always so good to be with you, and I'm excited to share with you a quick little message. I try to share a message every Sunday morning on one of our social media platforms. We're a family that tries to share not only our family and our farm, but our faith. And so if people don't like that, then they don't watch the channel, and that's okay. We're not about doing whatever makes everybody happy, but we do want to make him happy. So happy Resurrection Day. Thank you so much. And it's fun to have so many of you here. Barbara, you took away that message. I loved it. But maybe it's because of the spelling or something. Sorry, my eyes are watery because it's so bright, but it's wonderful. Stardust, thank you. And Charlene in North Dakota. And they're on their way to church. There you go. Barbara, put it back up. Happy Resurrection Day to you all. This is kind of crazy, guys. Wow, Sammy says, hello, I'm a nurse and I have to look after a patient. Have a lovely time with you and your family. That is so sweet. That's what Jesus would want you to do, is take care of someone today. And actually, something really cool I'll tell you here in just a second. So this is snow, guys. Kind of weird that there's still a strip of snow, but it fell off the roof and there was so much of it that in that area that it didn't melt. But like Stardust just said in her comment, she's like, all the snow's gone. Those of you that follow our channel know that we got a crazy storm. I mean, all winter we've been praying for rain because it's been so dry in Arizona. It's been terrible. And so we really needed some moisture. Well, on Good Friday, we had a 35% chance of moisture, some rain. Well, that 35% chance turned into a 100% chance, and someone said we got several inches of moisture. I hope that that's right, but it was wet, and we ended up with about 4 inches of snow. But how that equates to rain, I don't know. But anyway, it was just such a blessing. But I've thought a lot just about, sorry, I am happy for Easter, and I'm grateful for my Savior, Jesus Christ, but I'm not crying because I'm emotional about that. It's just the sun has gotten to my eyes. But anyway, I've just thought a lot about the symbolism of what's happened this past few days. On Good Friday, we got that storm, and it came down. It was crazy. Tons of snow, and it was cold and wet. And even though you pray for it, it was kind of, I'm kind of a fair weather person. So I was like, oh, it's cold, it's muddy. I was tromping through the mud. I was irrigating in the snow, which is another video hopefully we'll get up. But yesterday, like our friend already commented, what's her name? Stardust commented that, wow, the snow is all gone. Isn't it amazing that no matter how cold and miserable and wet and muddy, or even how dry and arid and desolate it had been, that through Jesus Christ, Sunday will come. Look how beautiful it is today. The grass is greener than it's looked all winter. There's a newness of life. It smells fresh and clean out here. The snow is gone, except for that one strip that'll be gone by the end of today. By tomorrow, we're going to be in the 70s again. Right now, it's probably 40 degrees. It got down. It did freeze last night. It got down to like 31. So I hope the apple blossoms and stuff survived. It wasn't a hard freeze, but it did freeze. So no matter how miserable or cold or desolate or depressing or discouraging life may seem at times, through Jesus Christ, we can overcome those dark days. And the grave has no victory and death has no sting. Or is it? Yeah, that's the way it goes. The grave has no victory and death has no sting because of Jesus Christ. Because of him, that's why we celebrate Easter. I hope you're having an Easter egg hunt today. I hope you're with family. I hope you're going to church, whichever church you go to. Go to church and think about Jesus Christ and how through him we can overcome not only death, but we can overcome those cold and miserable and depressing and discouraging times in our life. So I just wanted to go live, and if you don't like this message, then that's okay. Like I say, we're gonna use our platform to share what we feel is important, and we feel that Jesus is important. So hope you have a wonderful Easter. Again, I see some comments coming in. Tell me where you're joining me from. If you're barely joining me, that is snow that fell off our roof on Good Friday. And yet, there's no other trace of snow out here, except there's a lot of mud. But that's good, because the living water of Jesus Christ also helps our lives come to life. Look at, I don't know if you can see it, but I planted some grass out here, and look what's happening because of the rain and snow. Pretty soon we're gonna have a green field out here, and it's gonna be awesome. So I'm gonna feed the horses right now, and then we'll go to church, and we're gonna have lunch with some friends. Oh, it looks like Vicky's in the house. So grateful for Vicky. Oh, I wanted to tell you something kind of cool. One of our commenters just said that she's a nurse and she's gonna take care of someone today. We had Vicky's mom live by us for 10 years and loved that experience. And she was getting to a point in her life that she really needed some additional care. She couldn't be left alone. And so she's had a memory care unit about 3 hours from us. And Vicky calls her every day and checks on her and has prayers with her every night. She prays with her mom. And yet it's so hard for Vicky to not be right there with her. Well, we had the junior prom last night, which went really good. We'll try to show some video of that later too. So it was super fun. But we needed to be here for Casey, and we got done cleaning up prom about 1 o'clock this morning. And anyway, we just couldn't be with Vicky's mom today. And that's hard, because Vicky would love to be with her mom on Easter. Well, someone called yesterday from the church where Vicky's mom is and says, hey, and we've never met this lady, but says, hey, I come and visit your mom all the time, and I would like to take her to church tomorrow. Can I get permission to do that? And Vicky started crying, and it was just really tender. It was really cool that somebody was doing for us something that we couldn't do for ourselves. And that's what Jesus does for us. He does for us what we can't do for ourselves. So to the commenter that said you're a nurse, you can't go to church today because you're taking care of a patient, that's exactly what Jesus would want you to do, is take care of someone today. So, sorry, I'm moving some hay here, but have a great day, guys. Again, real quick, tell me what you're doing for your Easter. And we've got some extra horses around here, but I'm not going to introduce them this morning. But Honey is actually going to a new home on Wednesday, so I'm excited. Honey is that beautiful Palomino, the almost white colored one back there. The horses are doing good, but there is a lot of mud out there. But hey, you got to take the mud with the moisture. So good morning, Vernon. Happy Easter to you. Glenda's going to church and a ride on what's our, how did I read that? Going to church, prayers, ride on to all horse riders. So yeah, it'd be a beautiful day for a ride. Tell me what the weather's like where you're at. Like I say, you can see that it's bright and sunny. It is cool out here, and there's a little breeze, so I'm a little cold, but it's beautiful here. So tell me what it's like where you're at. Happy Easter. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Let's look for opportunities to maybe serve someone that needs a boost. That's what Jesus would want us to do. But there you go. Judy's going to their daughters for Easter dinner. All kinds of fun stuff. Lots of nice comments coming in. Thank you guys for all you do. We feel like you really are part of our farm family. Thank you for those of you that watch and share and comment and just are there. It's really nice. So have a wonderful Easter. I hope you get to enjoy worshiping your Savior Jesus Christ. I'm so grateful that he conquered death, that the grave has no victory and death has no sting because of him. And I'm grateful because of him that we have a model. We have a model for how we should try to live our life and how we should treat others. And so I'm so grateful to him. Guys, have a great day. The horses are hungry, and so I need to give them a good Easter. So I'm gonna go feed. Everyone, God bless and happy Easter, and be watching for some upcoming videos. We have some fun stuff that I think you'll enjoy. So have a great one, everyone.